Welcome to day 2,355 of Things Falling on the Ground. What you up to now? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today we are talking about financial growth for the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group. It's not really that private because I share it everywhere and you can always just join the private group. But our challenge this year is the Let's Grow Annual Challenge. We're doing one thing every day to grow. And this month we're focusing on financial growth. So today's topic was KPIs, key performance indicators, which is more of a business term, but guess what? We can apply it to our life as well. And income, different types of income sources, and, active, passive, portfolio, etc., and the different categories that fall in there. And I asked two questions today because we're covering two topics, financial areas. All of these areas have way more than 30 topics or 31 that we would want to talk about. So sometimes I double them up to make sure we at least touch on different topics that can have a huge impact on our financial growth. And we have Todd's story today in Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. So you can go there and you can look at Guide 2 and see Todd's story and a write-up about these two topics as well. So I asked two questions. One, what's your main income source right now? And number two, how do you measure whether you're growing financially or not? What is your personal one thing that you'll look at and measure? I'm sure that mine is the balance in my investment and savings accounts. That to me is an indicator of my financial growth and financial health. And I want that, of course, to always be increasing over time. But sometimes I tap into it to invest in other things. And then I know that, right? I don't get all freaked out because the balance goes down. I will indicate on the tracking the reason and what I use the money for, etc. But that's my one thing that I look at and keep track of for my look into my financial growth, health, and well-being. So we talked about that. For Supersize Your Business, we talked about using chat marketing for customer retention and how powerful that can be. Technology is coming at us so quickly now, and I tend to be a slower adopter of certain technologies than other people. I think I knew about chatbots for several years before I even learned more about them and started using them in my business and in the businesses that I consult with. But so since I'm not an early adopter, usually the technology gets to grow up a little bit, but we can't ignore it altogether or we get left behind. If a competitor of ours or somebody in a similar business can engage with customers, talk to customers, get their questions answered, they're going to choose them over us because they won't know enough about us to even know that we're an option and that we could meet their needs better. So we need to adopt some of these technologies and start using them, even if they feel a little bit uncomfortable at first. That's why I outsource a lot of things. I outsource my chatbots and that technology, and I review and contribute to the conversational nature of them and the actual purpose, intent, and etc. But otherwise, I let somebody else actually do the details of that for me because I can't know everything. And that was actually the one thing I drew the line on and I said no to when I first came online. Like so many other people, you get into this learning mode where you feel like you have to learn and know everything and understand to be able to do it before you can apply it to your business. And I learned pretty quickly that there are way too many things, and with the internet, we can just get overwhelmed. We can get lost in this learning loop that we never get out of, and we never actually take action because we always believe we need to learn the next thing. And I did that probably my first year online. I got certified as a ClickFunnels certified partner. Then I learned about 10 other different things that I thought I needed to know, and it kept me from showing up the way I wanted to show up. I wanted to show up. I initially didn't want to show up doing videos, but that turns out to be my preferred format for a lot of reasons. Apparently, soon after coming online, my vision started to really tank. And so not my vision of the world and what I wanted, how I want to show up, but my physical ability to see took a nosedive. And so I had to find ways to still show up and not be negatively impacted. We all have challenges and limitations, and we have to figure out how to keep moving forward in spite of them, and sometimes they become an actual advantage because I can't see as well as I used to be able to. It means I do things and I dig into them much more deeply and end up having more success with different things because I can't just use my eyes, and I don't trust my eyes thinking that I see all there is to see anymore. I can't believe I'm saying that. It just popped into my head because it kind of sucks to not be able to see as well as you want to see. Especially right now, I'm having an eye challenge. Eye doctor Friday again, so we'll see if it's getting better. I know it's getting better. It's just what's the root cause of it, because sometimes doctors don't look for the root cause of things and things recur. And I'm not interested in this couch potato thing recurring ever again, much less anytime soon. All right, that's all I've got today. Any questions you can ask. I added a Q&A to many of my videos. I added my phone number to 2 videos as a test today to see if that's a big mistake or not. Could be. I might get a whole ton of spam. But if I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.